Hey guys, what's up? The Tech Master here, and I'm going to be showing y'all how to make a taser out of a normal lighter. Now, this lighter is older, and it, was no longer working, so I decided to take it apart. Now, I have already opened this thing up and looked at the pieces, but every lighter is the same. There's two basic mechanisms, the lighter fluid and the spark. And we're going to be using the spark to make a taser. So what you're going to need for this quick build is a lighter, a pin, and a flathead, Phillips head, whatever you need for opening the bolt at the end right here. Now for me, there was one bolt. It depends on the lighter you use. There may be two screws, not bolts, screws. There may be, only one like mine. But like I said, this one's older, but they all have the same things. You just have to take it out. Alright guys, so I cracked this baby open. This is what I found. The nozzle for holding the gas valve and the spark igniter right here. This is what we're going for. We don't need the fuel cartridge. We don't need this cap. We don't need the fuel line. We're not going to need the casing. We're not going to need anything else. The only thing we're going to need is just the spark portion. We're going to take the spark portion and cut down the pieces so they're at even lengths. And I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I have cut this line in half just about to accommodate for the length of the other one, so they're the same size. I went ahead and stripped the end of this cord with just a normal pair of scissors because for this to work, both cords must have the metal exposed for this. The next step is you're going to need a pin. It doesn't really matter what kind of pin, what brand, whatever. You just need something that's not conductive like plastic. So you can mount these two cords onto, just to make this a little bit easier and make it more like a taser. And I'll see you all in a second. Alright guys, so I went in and took apart my pin. So just take apart your pin. You're not going to need the inside of the pin. You're not going to need the cap of the pin. All you're going to need is just the main cord, just the casing of the pin, so you can mount this onto that to make it more like a taser. And I'll be right back with that and show you how to do it. Alright guys, so once you have this mounted onto there, it should look close to this. Now, you may not have this trigger at the end. It may just be a stub because this actually comes off, which I realized later on. But it may look like this, it may have that, just depending on your lighter. But just take the main, I don't know what to call it, like a spring box with the two wires. Make sure the wires are separated. See if we can get a zoomed or a better view of that. Make sure that they are separated. They cannot touch. If they're touching, there will be a problem. So just make sure that they're separated. What I did is, you can probably see the darker piece of tape right there. I got a piece of tape. I just folded it in half and in half again and put it in between the two just to kind of separate them. Stuck it in that tape. Stuck it inside the tape that I'd rolled up. As you can see right there, the little thick piece. Stuck it in there. Just to kind of keep them permanently separated. Make sure that they're separated, and can't really stress that enough. And this is what it should look like, pretty close. Your wires may be longer than mine, so they may pass the end of this and be just two prongs sticking out. That'll also work. I just decided to fold these up because they wouldn't reach the end of this, and yeah, so just make sure they're not touching. And this is what you look like, and I'm going to show y'all what happens when you click the trigger and a couple tests at the end. Alright guys, so this is going to be some tests of the taser in the dark. This is in complete darkness. These are the two prongs, and this is the spark in between them. I think that looks really freaking awesome. I'll turn the light on in a second so you can see it a lot better, but as you can see, the spark is definitely working, and I would not want to put my finger in front of that. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like when the lights are on, what you would see. You can see that the bolt is definitely awesome. It's working between the two prongs. You can see it traveling between the two. Here's kind of a zoomed out view of what you would see. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment on what you think of this project. And please, leave something you think I should do in the future, something you'd like to see. I hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to be awesome.